Next question from Leon makes short. What do you think of Ipswich? Welcome to my Q&A, guys. It's Ona Hernandez, the Cuban baller. Yeah. So guys. Anyway, whatever. So guys, obviously how I said in the vlog, I will answer all your questions. I try to answer all of questions. I try to answer all of your questions. I can't promise, so don't be angry that I couldn't answer your question. And yeah, let's start with it. Let's go. So by the way, I'm at the moment, obviously that's in a hotel room because I'm at the moment on holiday. We are in Dubai at the beautiful Atlantis Palm. It will feature a vlog for that one as well. The first question comes from Jeffman98. What's your favorite part about being a footballer? To be honest, my favorite part being a footballer is obviously that I always can, firstly I don't need to work. Like, yeah, I have to work, but I do just my hobby, something that I always wanted to do. And I really like to be with my mates, and yeah, just play football, you know, the thing that I always loved and started to do. The travels, always to see new places, like especially with stadiums, like see new stadiums, and doing really what I love, you know. That's the most, I think, the best thing being a footballer, you know. And the next question is a very interesting one. It's from David Brer. I don't even know if I spelled it right, but yeah, sorry if not David. But yeah, you asked me, what do you think you owe your success to having made it as a professional football player? Talent or hard work? To be honest, David, I think it's a little bit of both. I think obviously you need to have a little bit of talent, but also I think I started football, and I remember back in time I didn't have really so much talent like other players. I had players around me, they'd be much more talented. Yeah, much more talented than I was. But what brought me really to the bad position was the hard work that I put in. So I think, yeah, talent is there and you need talent, but also I think that boys that really made it at the end of the day are the ones that worked harder than the other ones. The next one is from Sam Gallagher. Have you ever tried the Mexican restaurant Jeef in Norwich? Do you know that one? Amazing food. To be honest, Sam, not really, but maybe I will in the future. Charlie Norman. If you could play alongside any player in the world, past or present, who would it be? To be honest, it will be definitely Ronaldinho. If I could play with him, would be just incredible. I love Ronaldinho. Like, really, he's just like watching him playing football in the old days was already like just magic, you know. Next one is from Harry Green. If you could go back and play in a match you've played in again, which one would it be and why? For me, it would be the one against Nottingham Forest. To be honest, that was an incredible game. It was like 3-0 down, and just, you know, it gave me goosebumps all over my body. If I just see the videos on YouTube for that game, and of course it wasn't a win, but it was a draw at the end, and we worked so hard then in the second half for it. And the stadium, the atmosphere was just incredible. All the fans, like, Farco in that time. Just he jumped up, and there's a picture of him, like a video of him where he just like put his hands up, and like it's just, and everyone, all the team jumped to each other. This is really one of my favorites for sure. And another question is on the ball updates. When you first joined the club, which player did you look up to the most? To be honest, I look up to the most, I think on that time it was Christoph Zimmermann, Grant Hanley. Next question is from George Booty. If you were stuck on a desert island with Grant Hanley, Angus Gunn and Gabi Sarah and had to eat them to stay alive, who would you eat first and why? To be honest, I would eat first Grant Hanley. You know why? Because he's like this big grizzly. Like he has a big head, and I think I will survive for a few weeks if I would eat him first. From the pink on, what is the best atmosphere you have experienced at Carrow Road? Well, the best atmosphere I have experienced at Carrow Road was definitely again against Nottingham Forest, to be honest. Next question is from Raimundo. How did it feel knowing you were coming back to Norwich after being shipped out on loan twice? To be honest, it felt amazing. I wanted to be back. You know, I loved Norwich. I enjoy Norwich so much. I love the area. I love the people. I love the club. Obviously, it was just an amazing situation to come back to Norwich. You know, I felt blessed, to be honest, because that's my club. Next question is from Thomas Johnston Gotts. Who's your best friend in the entire squad? To be honest, Thomas, I think we all are good mates. We spend a lot of time with each other on the training ground, sometimes also outside of the training ground, and I think we are all good with each other, and yeah, I like everyone of my teammates. Okay, next question is from Alexander Game. Who is the best player you've had as a teammate, and which of your teammates has worked the hardest? For me, the best player that I had as a teammate and worked the hardest was Emi Buendia, for sure. Emi Buendia was really an incredible footballer, and on the training pitch he was working so hard. Like, I remember the time when I was training with him and we played against each other, it was always a battle against him. Like, he never wanted to lose. Like, really, we had situations in a training pitch where we just like really battled each other and tackled each other, and like we had really good moments. Next question is from Alexander Viola. Who is the biggest or most logical voice in the locker room? Like, who does everyone stop and truly listen to when they start talking? I think it's Grant Hanley, and the second one I would say maybe like Kenny McLean, Ben Gibson is there as well. Like, next question is from Paul Branch. What's your favorite holiday destination? My favorite holiday destination is definitely Bali. Bali is such a beautiful place. The only negative aspect there is that you obviously have the long flight to Bali, but it's a very nice country, and I got like a lot of nice memories there where I got engaged, and it was very nice enjoyable time in Bali. Next question is from Simon's Universe of Music. What are your favorite things about living in Norfolk, and where do you like to go to relax with your family? To be honest, my favorite things are like really the countryside of Norwich, where I just sometimes when I have a day off, I can just go for a walk with the family on the countryside with my dogs. I like the beaches in Norfolk. It's also a very nice part that I really enjoy. Next question is from Toby Forder. How much can you bench press? I bench press 90 kilograms, maybe 95 I would say. That's the most I really bench press. This question is from Jacob Taylor Adams. When will you get the Sarge in your videos? I try to get him next time in my videos. Next question is from NCFC 1902. What's your main aftershave you wear? My main aftershave that I wear is from Tom Ford Oud Wood. I love that one and it smells so nice and fresh. It's amazing. Next question is from Rory Singleton. Who's one for the future? Remember the name. To be honest, I think Liam Gibbs could be one for the future. Gabriel Sara and John Rowe. Next question is from Jaden Hogan. Will you live in Norwich after football? To be honest, I think so. Next question from Leon makes short. What do you think of Ipswich? Next question is from Cameron Downs. How many goals we are putting past Ips next season? To be honest, I hope as much as we can. Next question is from Toby Forder. Who's late for training? Max Aarons. Next question is from Callum Mileham. What got you into YouTube? To be honest, what got me into YouTube is like, you know, we all sometimes when we wanted to know something, we went to YouTube and done our research, and that kind of way brought me into it. But then I saw like people posting videos about their life, about their doing life, what for job they do, and share basically those kind of people share those experience with all of us. And I think like if you just want to show people what you're doing, how your life goes, and especially as well for memories, like you can put a video in YouTube and maybe in 5 years of time you look back and see yourself and you see how everything's changed. So I think YouTube is a very nice place to share your experiences and everything about your life. Next question is from Goal Cuba. Goal Cuba is a YouTube channel. They are very like, it's a friend of mine and they present like basically a lot of things about Cuban football, and I think guys, give him a follow. He's a good guy, he does a great job, and yeah, I enjoy his videos about the Cuban football. To that question from Goal Cuba is, will you go with the national team to the Gold Cup? It's a very good question, because I got a lot of messages in the last few weeks about it. To be honest, I had an injury on my knee, and it looks for me like I have to be a little while out now. Like I would say, as far as I know, the physio and the doctor told me it's like 6 weeks, and then after that 6 weeks I have to start to build up. So basically I'm out for now, and I don't think I will play the Gold Cup. I know it's very sad because I want to play for my country. I love to play for my country. I enjoy to play for my country. But that season was a tough season for me, and especially for my knee. Like I had in the past a few problems with my knee, and that now didn't help as well. And so I feel very sorry for that I can't be there for the Cuban national team and play in the Gold Cup. And yeah, to answer all your questions to that, I will definitely not be taking part on the Gold Cup, and yeah, that's how it is.